Hello everybody, welcome back to Kaijuro Cards. Today we're going to be talking about Experimenter's Worm deck. If you don't know who that is, he is the master of worms in this game. Um, so I don't take any credit for this deck. This is all his deck. This is all of his research making this. He has a very extensive guide in Discord. So if you're on it, check that out. Definitely, it's really cool. Um, I'm just gonna showcase, kind of talk about deck worms. Worms are in a different world right now. After the new patch that just dropped, lots of things have gotten a little bit better. By that I mean worms. They didn't get any nerfs. Um, and because of that, they're now very scary. But you get to see right here, boom, we got 23,000 power. And just casually like that, just 30,000 power, just right off the rip. It's pretty insane. Now, I will say worms do have some pretty major weaknesses, but I do recommend running them. But the main thing that worms are all about is that, discarding to get them back on the board with just big numbers. So because of that, worms do have a lot of weaknesses that you might want to watch out for. There can be a lot of weaknesses that a worm deck can have. Destroy decks can easily overpower them, and you want to watch out for those. So just go ahead, but again, Ultrasight itself is pretty good. So you boop and declare war. It's that simple. It's that easy. This card's really good too. The new card that they added. You can give yourself like another larval mother sometimes. It is kind of absurd what you can get with that. Yeah, I'll just take that. Boop and boop. Get some really good plays out. A lot of people are running it too. It is getting very much so ran, and it's kind of scary and absurd how much is getting run. I don't blame people for running. I mean, just look at this. It's just we're steamrolling this bot. I know it's a bot, so just steamrolling a bot in itself, pretty good. Now, okay, she's like right now. Oh, we're so low on power. We're behind on power. Now we're ahead. We declare the war ray. I'd prefer non-smacking this, but probably, yeah, we still win. So that's kind of worm deck. Overall, I'd definitely give this a 4.5 out of 5 in terms of ranking. Actually, more of a 4. I don't want to give it a 5. I'm sorry. Worms just have a blaring weakness of you're just relying on big numbers, and it's very effective, very consistent. Only problem, it has blaring weaknesses. But the main thing, and the reason why they're not getting played, the new patch note just kind of butchered a lot of the counters that this deck had. That's kind of a problem. Um, Worms are very in your face good now. Um, so just go, we'll go back to just showcasing the deck. You know what? Hard deck. Just I feel like we could be hard bots with this thing. Not every time. Light is kind of always a problem for these types of decks. So hopefully, okay then. Rough start. Just dang. What dang. Man, we just got kind of hurt there. Man, that was just, you ain't gotta do us like that. But something nice about this, most people consider discarding weakness, because that's what you're doing with grub feet and stuff. You're discarding your cards, but it gives such a good benefit to the point where it's fine. It doesn't really matter. You got so many targets that can get discarded that you just kind of get a boost. Oh well. So see, I could just discard this and get my own worm that he tried to discard. Yo, we get more Dragonvoid spitters. Oh, the Ultra Side plays. They never expected. See, this is kind of get the cheesiness of this. I think we just do this. Spirit, it never hits what I want. Wow. See, here's the weaknesses where the weakness starts showing. It's good, but once you start getting into like this realm of like light decks, it can start to get kind of shredded. Light decks are kind of always been a problem for these. I'm just gonna kind of be just go ahead and showcase. By the way, for those who don't know, larval leather ironworms get a plus 1,000 for each card you've discarded, which stacks. So then you could just get big numbers like this, and it just starts ramping, and it's kind of absurd. Oh, you got 17,000 power. I got 38,000. I was kind of hoping you're like the last card I wanted, but give me my ancient. Just give me some cards, please. Uh, really. I guess we'll take you. Stop it. Stop it. That was a rough round. Grand Keeper though, this is interesting. You never see that get played much. Okay. Boop. Man. This is rough for us. Don't do Terrapit, thank you. Terrapit's like just the one thing. We don't have any targets. No, we have targets. Let's go. Boop. Wow. We still win. Yeah, we win these. Oh, yeah? Yes. We win. And. So sorry, buddy. That's just kind of how worms work. In general, I don't know. Worm decks feel weird. They're definitely weird state right now, just being really good. And overall, Worm has some dead cards for this genre. If you're wanting to build worms, Quartz Worm, Grave Tumbler, uh, let's see, uh, Radiating Parasite, and Gregorian Worm, I think it's pronounced. Just don't fit in this archetype. Not as Gluttonous Worm. I mean, you probably could, but it just feels wonky. So, Poison Worm is a good substitute. It definitely can work. But this is kind of the main. This is what you're mainly wanting to run. Is that deck. It's definitely the one I'd recommend. It's what he recommended, I'm pretty sure, for especially a beginner worm deck. Alright, so in an ideal world, it was all okay. Oh god, this sucks. This is like an actual deck my opponent's running. What the heck? So we're gonna be Volska Charge Golems, which is a very meta deck right now. This is like a legitimate deck. It's kind of scary. Alright, we'll just start discard. Boom. Let's go. So I'm gonna burn some cards. Ooh, I'll take that. Pretty good, pretty good. Starting. So I'm gonna burn cards. And I'm sorry if I come off as boring. I do want to explain this about me. The main goals of my content, I'm scared, why do you have growing? But main point of this content is just uncut. I am sick of content just feeling so fake anymore. Oh, it's really gonna declare war. What the heck is this in his hand to just refuse to play cards? This is such a weird bot. Alright. Such a weird bot because usually they would still just play cards for power curve. And now they're getting rolling. Sweet. That's so cool. Nice thing, they're stupid enough to give me back my good cards. Rip the rest of his deck. Man, if only we had Larval, we would have won. Alright, so this is a round we win. Because now we just do this. Boop. Never mind. Actually, that kind of works. Sick. Boop. I think we just lose. Wow, that's kind of sad. Can I have... Jeez Louise. Golem decks need a nerf. Can we just... I should be listening to this video, if any video in this game. Just nerf Golem steps. It needs it. I don't care what people... There's so many people playing Discord worms going, Golems are fine, they're balanced. No, they're not. You can't tell me they're balanced. There's where Dragonflight Spitter comes in pretty handy, so now we can get a copy of any card we want, of well, a lot better cards. This is where dummy stuff like this starts to happen. Please never return soil, thank you. I think I probably lose unless Ultra Side. Nope, never mind, I don't win. Woo! I love the balance of stinking golem decks, am I right, everybody? So, I'm gonna end the showcase there. But yeah, the point of this content, I just want to show uncut gameplay because everyone feels so fake. There's so many people who feel fake anymore on YouTube, especially after what's been going on with drama. I just want to make a channel where it just feels normal. It's not the best quality. It's not a bunch of meme edits. It's just gameplay, just showing you what the game is, what the decks can do. Anyway, yeah, I would definitely recommend Worms. Again, go check out Experimenter. In the description, I'll include his name for anyone who wonders how to pronounce the spell, so you can laugh at me for pronouncing it wrong. Really chill guy. Definitely would recommend him. You'll see him around Discord. He has a whole page about doing worms. I got permission to do this. Don't think anyone. I don't want people to think I just went. Oh, look at that content. I could use that. I just I private messaged him like, hey, do you care if I do a video on this? And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I'm like, all right, thanks. So where that's where we are today. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.